Well, good morning, everyone. Joe Vilke, Susie Q. We're with our friends from Armstrong here this morning on a little bit of a damp and drizzly Pumpkin Fest parade morning. We're glad you're with us here on TV. Too bad you couldn't see us in person. Maybe you were already here. I didn't come here to see us. So we're going to get started here with the Fall Pumpkin Fest parade. This is the 29th. Good morning, Sue.
Good morning, Joe. And good morning, Conneaut Lake. Let's hear it for the Pumpkin Fest parade once again.
Gotta stay warm somehow here.
That's what we like to hear. We can hear the band. I can see the cash mascot. And we see the Conneaut Lake Police Department. We would like to thank the Conneaut Lake Police Department for their continued help and support year after year. They do a lot to make this a great parade. And that's thanks from Pat and Larry McGee, Marissa Henry, and Darren Eller.
And of course, Conneaut Lake Regional Police covering not just Conneaut Lake and the borough, all around the area, and we appreciate what they do to keep the community safe all the time. We'll tell you, we have a script here, but we'll talk about it a little bit, and so you'll hear us read a little bit about the information we're given when we can here, as long as we can keep it dry.
Following the Conneaut Lake Police Department, we welcome American Legion Post First 587 from Conneaut Lake. You're seeing their color guard braving these beautiful temperature and weather.
Once again, we thank all those people that are braving the elements today.
And our Grand Marshal today and his granddaughter being driven by Pat McGee, Mr. Gary Robinstock, born in Ridgeway, PA, graduated high school in 1968, then Penn State in 1972, and he began teaching at Conneaut Lake High School back in 1972 as a drafting teacher. There's got to be a lot of people in this audience who know who Gary is and recognize what he has accomplished throughout his teaching career. An amazing history being involved with the FFA.
Congratulations and thank you. How about a nice round of applause for the Conneaut Area Senior High School Marching Band.
There we go. The Conneaut Area Eagle Marching Band performs throughout the fall at numerous football games, band festivals, and local parades, supported by the Conneaut Area Friends of Music.
Next we have, of course, Al's Melons with a whole bunch of our royalty on here. We're going to try and get a baby Miss Ella Rose DeMason.
And this is
Zayden
their
Price,
first
baby
appearance.
Prince, and Toddler Princess, and they're going out of views, so I can't read them all. All right. Like to read them all, but I can't see them.
Congratulations to our Pumpkin Fest representatives for 2019.
Got some beautiful horses here.
This is Jessica and Mandy May from Jamestown, Pennsylvania on her Belgian draft horse Doc, used for logging, hay rides, and pleasure riding. Doc can be seen giving rides at Al's Melons during October. Mandy is riding Cheyenne, a quarter horse, which is used for trail riding and gaming. Thank you so much for being here today.
Beautiful horses, large.
And they're decorated too, I love it.
Festive horses. All right, who do we have here? I'm not sure what unit number that is.
More Pumpkin Fest royalty.
Yes, welcome.
Very
Walking the route.
enthusiastic and beautiful young ladies. Thank you for representing the Pumpkin Fest.
Looks like we have our Junior Princess Pumpkin Fest 2019. Kendra Vivian.
And Lakeview Ford here, helping them out. We want to say, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time these Pumpkin Fest royalty ladies and gentlemen are making their appearance.
Nice puppy dog on the back of the Twirling Club.
The Spinettes Twirling Club,
yes.
Brought to you today by the Tika, the Maltese dog riding in the 99 Mustang convertible. Boy, she's doing a great job. The
She's
Spinette
right on the
Twirling
edge.
Club has been under the direction of BJ Murray for over 50 years. That is awesome. Let's hear it for BJ Murray, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Members and lessons are free for those 4 to 22 that want to carry on the tradition of twirling and community pride. What a good one they've established. BJ Murray operates Miss Murray's Slippery Rock University featured twirlers.
All right, next we have One Federal Credit Union, one of our partners at Cool. Very festive. Everybody must have got the memo that they had to come in a costume, and they look good. What a nice decorated trailer as well. One Federal Credit Union, one of their newest locations, is right here in Conneaut Lake, over on the east side. It must have taken them hours to get these costumes right. They look great. One Federal Credit Union, we thank them very much.
Hello, Jackie. We still recognize you.
Looks like right directly behind them are the Cub Scouts of Conneaut Lake.
And they have won second place float. Conneaut Lake Cub Scout Pack 228. They meet at Trinity United Methodist Church at 240 North 3rd Street in Conneaut Lake, Tuesdays from 6:30 to 7:30. They register boys and girls in kindergarten through 5th grade, and they welcome anyone from all of the area elementary schools. Let's hear it for their second place position.
Thank them very much. All right, we're going pretty quickly here, and we have a van that we're quite familiar with from Cool 101.7 Radio. I know my folks are behind the wheel today. My dad, Gene Vilke, that's co-owner with me here at the radio station, and my mom, Angel Vilke, who is taking charge of the passenger side candy duty. And of course, as you know, we're always involved with things local in the community, and we're spread all over the place. Yeah, we've got a pretty cool boat up here. We're going to have that hitch installed on the van in about 15 minutes to pick it up after the parade. So, in case they didn't know that already. So once again, we're going to be broadcasting live at the Fall Pumpkin Fest as well. And out and about everywhere. Chuck's on the road to an Allegheny game, so we got everything going on. Hey, we want to thank our friends at Conneaut Lake Ambulance Service. These folks are extra busy these days with the difficulty with volunteers. These ambulance services are kept very busy covering Crawford County. And Conneaut Lake Ambulance Service is one of those that covers primarily the western half, but many times they get called all over the place, and we appreciate what they do.
For nearly 40 years, they've been caring for your loved ones. In an emergency, remember to call 911 and always request Conneaut Lake Ambulance in this area.
Followed by Unit 702 from the Conneaut Lake Volunteer Fire Department. We thank them for their volunteer service. And again, as I mentioned, I always mention this over and over again, these volunteer fire departments are in desperate need of volunteers. Please, if you have any time at all to give, do that. We want to thank our Grand Marshal for joining us up here. He got to enjoy the cushiony chairs for a little while. That's right. Thank you for coming up. We're glad to have you. Conneaut Lake Volunteer Fire Department with their relief vehicle and the good old-fashioned Argo. There used to be like a 6x, or that's an 8x8 with tracks, of course, to get into those tough places. And of course, these are volunteers once again, and they could use all the volunteers at any moment that you have, big or small. They really can appreciate your help. We were just talking about that. Chuck is on the road for an Allegheny Gator game. He is going to Columbus, Ohio area. We're spread all over the place this weekend, so we always think that maybe we're going to have a little extra time in the fall, but it's been a busy fall. So it looks like we're getting approached by Lakeside Dance right now, and they've got a big troop on the way here. welcome Lakeside Dance. Nice round of applause. Keep your hands warm and welcome them.
Lakeside Dance is located in Conneaut Lake, Pennsylvania, and teaches jazz, hip-hop, tap, modern ballet, point, and tumbling for students ages 3 to adult. Adult tap, hip-hop, and ballet classes are also offered. Lakeside Dance is looking forward to its 16th season this year. Registrations are now being accepted. You can contact them by visiting 382-0206 or visiting their website, ConneautLakeDance.com.
And we've got all ages here today, obviously. Some of the very young folks in the back there.
What a beautiful job. Thank you. Let's hear it for Lakeside Dance, ladies and gentlemen. And their booster club with the umbrellas, too. That's awesome.
And all the parents bringing up the rear. Thank you very much for supporting these kids, young and grown up.
Okay, now I think we're looking at Al's Melons Farm Market and Greenhouse. This, ladies and gentlemen, is our first place float today.
Beautiful.
Big round of applause for Al's Melons, locally owned and operated, open year-round right here in Conneaut Lake. Whether you need a hanging basket, vegetable plants, or mums, pumpkins and straw to Christmas trees and wreaths, Al's has it all. Bring the kids over and explore the 2-acre corn maze and horse-drawn wagon rides to the pumpkin patch.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Also sells local meats and cheeses in their deli. They make deli, fruit, and vegetable trays too. Try a sub from Al's or a wrap, wedge, pizza, salad, or more. Stay local, shop local, and let's appreciate the beauty of their float. #1 today, Al's Melons.
And thank you very much as a local business. We should try and guess how many pumpkins that are on that. Then we might get a prize or something. You never know. Maybe an apple. There you go.
Thanks to Griffin Motors for helping them out, too.
That's good. There you go.
Are they giving away apples? They are. I love that.
We got a healthy treat. How about that for the people? We're good right now. You guys go ahead and do your thing there. That's all right, but thank you.
I just was out there the other day, and I had made a stop out to Conneaut Lake to check with somebody from the parade. And
Neat.
I
got a
stopped
really
in
nice
and
store.
got the most delicious Honeycrisp apple cider I have had. Oh my gosh, Al's Melons.
Tis the season for cider, and I really, the older I get, I think the more I like it.
Our Crawford County Dairy Princess.
They're all riding in the back of the truck today.
And they still look beautiful. I don't know how they do it. Is this 2019 Little Miss Crawford County? Okay.
And this is
Crawford County Dairy Princess.
There
okay.
we go.
We're a little out of order.
This is about to the point of the parade where we throw away the script.
Michaela Peters.
Michaela. Yeah, Michaela's here.
Very
from
beautiful.
Cochranton.
Despite all this weather, you still look wonderful.
We see her a lot at the fairs and football games still, of course,
By
and
the
all
way, she is a junior at Cochranton High School and involved with National Honor Society, STEM, Robotics, Yearbook, Student Council, Crawford County Junior Fair Board, and is the president of the Cochranton Blue Ribbon 4-H Club. Her family owned Allen Farms right here in Conneaut Lake, and she wants to remind everyone to be sure to get your 3 servings of dairy each and every day. And a big thanks to Tom Uber and Ubercrest Holsteins for being her chauffeur for today's parade. Choose Pennsylvania Dairy.
Welcome to Linesville First Baptist Church that's in front of us right now.
And congratulations for being the 3rd place float today.
There you go. Nice looking float.
Linesville First Baptist Church is a great place to grow your faith and family. A warm and friendly church where everyone is welcome.
And you can also hear them on Cool 101.7 on Sunday mornings with a message.
Which is a beautiful option for people who can't get out.
Yep. And been on the air with our radio station for over 40 years. Linesville First Baptist Church.
Congratulations on your 3rd place float.
Looks great. Looks like we have some more royalty coming right now.
And I believe we just missed Girl Scout Troop 36539 from Conneaut Lake.
Yes, we did. I'm sorry. I thought they were part of the church group there, but we want to recognize them. Thank you very much.
I just happened to see the cookies. That's what caught my attention.
Cookies draw radio people like crazy.
And I believe this is 2019, 2020.
Miss Waterfowl.
Miss Waterfowl, Sydney Elder.
Welcome. Good thing you brought your umbrella today.
Junior Miss Waterfowl, Devin. Little Miss Waterfowl, Kylie. Tiny Miss Waterfowl, Sophie. And Baby Miss Waterfowl, Aubrey.
We might see them someplace else here at the parade. Thank you.
Thanks for being here today. Looking so beautiful. I don't know how they do it.
They're up really early.
And this is our Republican Committee of Crawford County.
They are here with all the candidates and encourage you to get out and vote for your candidate.
And when is that, Joe?
In November.
Oh, what day?
Election day.
Okay.
Duh.
Okay, how about November 5th? Okay, 11/5.
I thought that what it was, but I didn't want to say it for sure.
I know, I just was testing you.
Election day.
Yes.
Michelle Brooks is here. We see her an awful lot all year long at a lot of events, representing us, of course, in the state senate. Thanks to Michelle and, of course, her staff and supporters that are here with her today. Now this is officially the coolest ambulance there ever was. First of all, it's a Cadillac, and some people would have to be a little on the older side, I know, but you probably remember when ambulances looked like that all the time. They were cars. They weren't big vans and truck things. They were based on a car. Eric Henry back there running for commissioner, representing some other folks there. And actually, that ambulance for a short time actually was used by a radio station for a live remote vehicle.
Really?
Why didn't I think of that first? But Eric brought it back to make it look like an original Meadville ambulance like they started with in 1958. So
yeah, that's
thanks
something
to Eric
right there.
for bringing it back. I think that is just one of the coolest vehicles
We're
on the
talking
road.
61 years.
And that Cadillac isn't quite
awesome.
that old. That's like a late 60s Cadillac, but doesn't everybody want to drive around in a car like that? It reminds me of the movie Ghostbusters. Remember that?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
The Ectomobile or whatever it was called. Yeah, we ordered this sunshine today for, of course, all of our candidates that are walking today. Sorry about that.
And Sheriff candidate Dave Powers and his wife Helen and supporters.
That's right. We know those
braving
folks.
this
Thank
beautiful
you.
weather.
Thanks
Isn't it
for coming
awesome? Hi,
Yeah,
Bob.
rain's supposed to let up today, sometime.
Emmy Arnett. Prothonotary candidate.
Wow, that's a siren from the past. Does sound like the Ectomobile.
That's always nice to see. A thank
One of our
you
supporters here
to our
from the Republican
veterans.
Party. We appreciate that. Thank you, our veterans as well. We appreciate that.
Wish it was a little better day for that T-top. That's pretty sharp.
Yeah, I think he's got his heater cranked up while he's in there in that Camaro. I got the heater on max. It'll be
Classic
washing.
IROC. That's nice to see.
Man, you don't see those heated seats.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Something from the 80s, too. You don't expect that. That's pretty cool. Definitely a nice thing to have today. Yeah, today is a day for heated seats. Emmy Arnett's got the top down on her car. This is those days are coming to a close here pretty soon, I think. Literally. Got your heated seats on too? Yes, she does.
Yes. That's what they
thank
were
Emmy
made
Arnett,
for.
of course, running for Crawford County Prothonotary.
Remember, when is Election Day, Joe?
On Election Day.
11/5.
I know it's 11/5.
Oh, come on. I want to hear you say it.
11/5. November 5th. Vote early and often.
Scott
I
Shell,
love
Crawford
this
County
Jeep.
Coroner.
You have a Jeep too? Good.
Yeah.
Bring it down to my house and abandon it, will you? Scott Shell for coroner, supporting Eric Henry as well, and that way cool Jeep. I had no idea he had one of those. Now I want to ride.
Okay, our Zem Shriners from Erie are here.
We appreciate them weathering the weather, but it doesn't appear that they're going to be able to perform today with the motorized vehicles due to the weather.
That's so sad. But we are so grateful for what you do all year long with the Shriner hospitals.
You know, we hear a lot about that. It's so important and a very great thing that they do. And, you know, if you visit one of those places, you'll see the magic that happens. And we appreciate very much so what the Zemzems do. Of course, the area shrine, of course, is based in Erie, but we always know at this parade, it brings Zemzem participants from far and wide. I know McKean County.
Mercer County, Venango, they're all over the place, and including our own Crawford County, and we want to recognize them.
Close to home.
We're sorry we can't see you perform today, but you guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
They're still smiling, but they're really like children. They're frowning inside because they can't play with the toys today.
I was looking forward to the bar stools.
They said,
that's my favorite.
Put the toys away, unfortunately, but they all showed up, and we do really appreciate it. Yeah, obviously safety first, and they can't be operating those types of vehicles on the slippery, wet surface. Uh-oh, here come the clowns.
It's Mario.
What a bonehead. I mean, that's a compliment in every sense of the word. And Mario.
I can remember when they're not scary clowns. Hi, Mario. Yep. You're bigger than I remember.
Yeah. He sounded a lot taller on radio.
Yeah.
The Mercer County Wheel Patrol will have to use our imagination today. We know because of the weather does not make it easy for you guys. We appreciate you coming.
You all came out. You guys
are
trying
awesome. They're trying to smile too, but they're really crying inside because they can't play with their toys. To put away the toys. Yeah. We know.
Mercer County Wheel Patrol.
Oh, that's right. They're the ones with the little Model Ts or Model As. Well, we'll just hope for better weather for next year where we can actually have them out and they can play with their toys and we can watch.
And here come the Fez Flyers.
With a loaded trailer, unfortunately. We do appreciate them, of course, making the trip here today. Again, we'll look forward to seeing those vehicles next year. It's all we can do, and safety first. I tell you what, if this is not a coffee or warm apple cider kind of a morning, it kind of reminds us it is fall. We appreciate all the Zemzems for coming today from far and wide. And of course, this is one of the close ones here, the Fez Flyers from right here in Conneaut Lake. Yes, the Hawaiian shirts, even that couldn't bring the sunshine out.
The Hawaiian shirts and the bar stools.
That's right.
The bar stools, my favorite.
I know, I like that. Some guy was sitting at a bar stool one day saying, you know, why don't we put an engine on the bottom of this and see what happens? And everybody else laughed. And then he went home and got out his welder, and the rest is history.
Is, if they spent too much time on the bar stools doing what you normally do on a bar stool, they wouldn't be able to operate them.
I was just, well, that, and you'd have to be awfully creative as to what you could come up with one of those. What would you come up with?
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, despite the fact that we can't see them perform, let's hear it for all of the Zemzems that showed up today. Let's let them know how much we love them.
See, he got his instrument. The Oriental Band is here.
See, we got a little reward for that. That's awesome.
We appreciate it.
The Zemzem Oriental Band, always a favorite at the parade. But they have to protect this equipment that they play with.
You know, the Zemzem, some of the vehicles that they drive are far from new. I mean, some of the, I remember that, like the trikes with the big, like, ATV tires on the back, but the real small wheel on the front. I forget the tricycles. I remember watching those when I was a little kid. Those have been around a long, long time. So they're classics. So
are you saying you've been around a long, long time, Joe?
Well, I just have a long memory, that's all.
Oh, okay.
But we do appreciate the trikes and all those things, but I remember those.
See,
those
he's
have been around a
getting a
long
kick out of you
yeah,
saying you've been around a long time.
I remember that very well because it always looked like a lot of
Now
fun. Every little boy who watched the parades wanted to go ride on one of those right after the parade was over. Actually, they didn't want to wait till after the parade was over. They hoped they were going to get picked up during the parade.
So now we have the Warren County Shriners.
Now they bring the calliope. Now obviously we can't have that on a day like today, and we understand that, but we're sure glad you made the trip. What is it, about 2 hours for you guys to get here?
Yeah.
About 2 hours from Warren. And then there's some people from, like I said, McKean County. That's a lot further away yet. We appreciate the long travel.
Let's give them a round of applause. We so appreciate them being here. The Zem Hornets from Warren, Pennsylvania.
Oh, here comes the tri-wheels that we were talking about. Those are the ones I always remember seeing as a little kid. Those are definitely a retro ride there.
And remember, the Shriners work so hard for Shriners Hospital for Children, changing the world, caring for kids.
And they're frowning, I know, because they can't play with their toys. We've been saying that about every one of the trucks that have gone by. They aren't able to ride the toys, but we're glad that you are here, and thank you for coming and all that you guys do. I see that sunshine's improving out here today, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's better than what comes in a couple of months.
Shh.
I know. So we'll appreciate
Don't
this
say it
weather.
too loud.
What do they got? Riding lawnmowers now. Well, that's a new addition.
That's a new one. We missed a
Recycled
new one.
older riding lawnmowers. That should have been. They could put leaf collecting bags on the back of that there and sucked it up.
I wonder if I could bribe them to do my final mowing for the year.
Final mowing?
Yes.
Well, to see how long that might be. That is something new. We want to say hi to Shannon from the Meadville Tribune. She's here getting pictures. She's down there getting wet, getting grouchier by the moment. I'm just kidding.
Big shout out to Shannon.
I'm just kidding.
She makes
She's
more
getting
appearances than a lot of these politicians do.
She's another one of those people that is always out covering
Yep.
events, and we appreciate it. Just like Kevin's behind the camera, and she's down there. You're freezing, aren't you? She looks like she's freezing.
And she still manages to take the most awesome pictures.
Well, and that's one of those things when you work in media and you got to take pictures or carry a microphone, whatever you happen to be doing. Bad weather is really bad for what we're doing.
Absolutely.
And makes it harder to do a good job.
The show goes
especially
on.
the pictures, yes.
Like you see our Shriner friends, the show
Still
goes
going
on.
by.
Might be behind a trailer, but it's still going on.
Yeah, and we'll see a lot of those great pictures in the
Here's
Meadville
your
Tribune
McCain
tomorrow.
County Road Runners.
Yep. This one actually has the uncovered trailer so we can actually see the vehicles, and those are some classics too. I know those go-karts, those ones have been around a very, very long time. What do you guys have, like a 3-hour drive to get here? 1969 models these are.
Does that
Overhauled
mean
a time or two.
50 years. That's awesome.
That's
50
great.
years,
3.5 hours
ladies
to
and
get
gentlemen.
here.
McCain
Oh, 2.5.
County Road Runners.
2.5 hours,
That
they're
is
telling us.
awesome. Great job. Thank you for being here. We're sorry we can't see you perform.
They said they had a commute of 2.5 hours, and those are 1969 models. How about that?
That's a car
Thanks for
carrier
coming.
unlike anything I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm telling you, every kid wanted to drive those when they were little in 1969.
So is it wrong if I still do today?
No, because I still want to.
Okay. So who do we have coming up now?
We still actually have some more of our Zemzems, and
More
then
Zemzems.
and some vehicles coming here. This just tells you how many of them come to this parade. I have never seen a parade that has ever had as many Zemzem units as this one, ever.
No.
Anywhere.
No. Nor have I.
I want to welcome Knickerbocker Construction,
With the
helping out
Zemzem
with
Shriners.
Zemzems on the back, and we appreciate it. He was afraid he was going to melt. That's why he's in the truck. He wanted us to tell you. He's so sweet that he thought he would melt. And yeah, we thank him for not melting, because it would be awful hard to drive the truck if you were melted.
Yeah, we'll leave that to the witches.
And of course, this is one of the transport vehicles for Shriners Hospitals for Children. They're toasty warm in there, and of course, that's an important vehicle to get them to appointments and to the hospital if needed.
We have our friends from Team Lake Road Auto Sales here today. Rising from the ashes and powering forward. As many of you know, they had a recent fire, but they're still open for business, and they rebuild bigger and better for you. Smoking hot deals, too. Check out their inventory and meet the team after the parade. Just 3 miles up the road. Owners Larry and Judy Shipton, co-owner manager Stacy Reynolds, finance manager Tim Scoville, Tyler Gibson in sales, Shelda Keese, the media manager Lisa Mook, the office manager. There's Stacy now.
Trying
Good
to stay
job,
dry a little
Stacy.
bit.
Still looking beautiful. Chad Miller, the service manager. Matt Healy and Kevin Enders, mechanics. The detail manager, Rick Harmon. And the detail lot assistants, Bryce Keese. Team Lake Road Auto Sales, helping and serving customers and community for 20 years and counting. Let's hear it for them, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, as they, like I say, rise from the ashes, and the lot is open. That's a nice Audi that they have there, and the GMC Yukon there. Of course, you can go see those on their lot.
I love the golf cart they did out too. And the tiny
There you go.
fireman.
Hey, there's a little guy there waving to us. How old is that little gentleman? Just 1 year old. All right.
So sweet.
So he's been driving the go-kart around for a couple of months anyways now, right? Around the yard.
See,
Yeah,
everybody
true.
there is a fireman. I love it.
We've got some youngsters in the back too. All right. Thanks to our friends from Team Lake Road Auto, and we wish them the best on moving on. It's like we got another vehicle from the nice Chevy Silverado pickup truck. Of course, you can go see that at Team Lake Road Auto as well. Be a nice truck for in the wintertime. I mean, if we have that this winter, we're going to kind of cancel the whole snow thing. We're just going to cancel snow. But just in case, you'll have it.
They have the right idea, though. They have a pickup truck for their candy.
There you go.
You gotta love that.
And a dog that
Sure.
actually seems like is okay with wearing a
Sure.
costume. You know, some dogs, so thank you.
Oops.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
have him hand them to us.
Oh, wow, these are little
There it
cars.
goes. Car
Little
keychains.
cars on keychains. So
Thank you
cool.
very much.
Thank you.
Those are pretty cool.
Oh, that's
Thanks.
awesome.
Thank you very much.
And they light up, too. Joe, I'm claiming that one.
Oh, we're good. Thank you. Keep
Well,
them
them
for
are the
yourself.
ones that came through.
That's all right. You keep those for yourself too. Those car keychains are pretty cool.
See, I was a Matchbox fan. I told you that.
I was.
Those
I
are
had a
awesome.
collection of Matchbox cars. This could go right with it. I did. I still have them.
Got the wheels turn and everything. So cute. Now, who do we have here, Joe?
Well, it looks like a car that got caught up in a web. And what unit number are you? He is unit number 28.
Unit number 28. So we welcome Precision Pest Control of Conneaut Lake. Looks like they've got the bugs all wrapped up.
Yeah, right. They took them all with them.
Wow. So they do their job well.
Very good. Precision Pest Management. Thank you very much.
Nice job. You keep those spiders over there.
Come some treats.
I think I saw a spider like that in my basement. Woof.
One of them is tangled up in the wheel.
Okay, and obviously we've had some of our units drop away.
Or we're just a little out of order, and that's
Yeah,
happens.
and that's completely to be expected today with a day like this.
Yeah, especially today. We're kind of following along with our script here, but you know those you get about this point at a parade, we kind of throw the script away pretty much.
Well, and just a note for those of you that are here right now, there's always such a bustle to get to the park after the parade is over that maybe you want to consider something a little different. Right around the corner, the Conneaut
Swim.
Lake Historical Society is
Okay,
open.
there you go. Yep,
Their
they're
museum is open today, and if you haven't seen it recently, it is quite amazing. I believe
is.
that it's open until 2 o'clock, so if you're looking for something to do inside, maybe warm up a little bit, go over there and support them. They have some new gift items you can shop for. If you know somebody that lived in Conneaut Lake before and moved away, it's a great opportunity to remember their time here. And it's just around the corner, 150 North 3rd Street, the Conneaut Lake Area Historical Society Museum. Of course, they're famously known for housing the Liberty II, one of only 3 and the only boat like it that still runs. And they usually do that during their annual cruising in the summertime.
That's just directly across the street from us behind Dillinger's here.
And I believe they have a booth at the Pumpkin Fest too, so they'll be selling a couple of items there. And you can look them up online at ConneautLakeHistory.com, but they're right around the corner, why not?
All right, as we get back to the lineup here, we're gonna have to find out who these folks are. I am not sure. This float is in the Witness Protection Program. You can give us your unit number.
Way.
28. This is 28.
Is this Lotta Brothers Racing? No. Oh, you're still with Precision Pest Control.
Oh, okay. This is also Precision Pest Control. All right.
Nice little float
that car
there.
Got caught up in the pests too.
Yeah.
Funny how that happens.
Well, I have a lot of confidence when I see them all around the vehicles like that they do a job well. So let's get back to our lineup and recognize our 5th place float winner, Lotta Brothers Racing. Driver is Matt Lotta, with a dirt late model owned by Latta Brothers Racing, competing in the Rush Dirt Late Model Racing Series. The Latta Brothers would like to thank their marketing partners, Crawford Custom Consulting, Fame RV Center, Area Tool and Manufacturing, Imperial Carbide, Ball Auto and Scrap, Maloney Classic Cars, Russ King Racing, and 955 Automotive. Sounds like quite a team.
Looks like today'd be a nice day for a racing in that. Be a little drafty.
That is quite a car, too.
Those are so fun to watch, but today, not the best day for racing, but quite a fun ride there.
Oh, these are our friends, the Quarter Tones, Joe.
Oh, yes, we've met these guys before.
The Quarter Tones, Conneaut Area Senior High's Barbershop Quartet. Timothy Barnes on lead, Quinn Cameron tenor, Nathan White baritone, and Alex Wiles bass.
Goodbye, my Coney Island. Goodbye, my Coney Island. Goodbye, my Coney Island. We all fall for some girl that dresses neat, some girl that's got big feet. We meet her on the street, then we'll join the army of Mary Blues to the altar, just like bleeding lambs to his grave. When it's over, oh boy, we get it good. Bachelor days we then recall. We spent more than begging and beating, doctor, lawyer, and sheriff, chief. We all are
How about a nice round of applause for the Quarter Tones? Thank you.
Singing together for 2.5 years. Congratulations, guys. Great job.
Very good.
And now, Neil Freitas for sheriff.
And a whole cast of characters on there. And a puppy dog, too.
And their spirit, no dampened. No less dampened. Hey, Neil has worked with the sheriff's office for 13 years.
That's a lap dog.
6.5 of those as chief deputy. One of his goals for the sheriff's office is positive community outreach. This seems like a good way to do it. To find out more about Neil's goals, visit his website at FreitasForSheriff.com or find him on Facebook. Remember to vote. When, Joe?
On Election Day.
November 5th.
That's right.
There we go.
Duh.
What a beautiful dog.
Are you keeping warm on that float up there? Nice and warm? You can put that puppy dog on your lap. That'll keep you nice and warm. All right. Well, now here comes a boat. I really like this boat, but I like that boat too.
Now, is this our Conneaut Lake area youth football cheerleaders? Hi.
Something like that.
Joe, that's our neighbor.
Hey, there's our neighbor.
Hi.
Hello, neighbor. She got her puppy dog going for a ride too. She bring that to the office.
The Conneaut Lake area youth football cheerleaders consists of 21 young ladies
Hey,
from
wait
the
a
Conneaut
minute.
Lake area in grades 3 through 6. They cheer for the Conneaut Lake Red Devils football team and are coached by Heather Walker. Thank you to our uniform sponsors and Captain Chris Stein of Bent Rod Charters for being our escort today.
I think this is an example of how many cheerleaders can you shove onto a speedboat.
Good job, young ladies.
All
Very
right.
nicely done.
Lots of them.
And our friends from Remax Hometown Realty,
All right. We appreciate that for
serving the
being here.
community since 1945, Joe, your local connection for everything real estate. They are a full-service realty company and are consistently one of the top producing companies in northwestern Pennsylvania.
Thanks for
serving
coming.
Crawford, Erie, Mercer, and Venango counties. Located at 369 Chestnut Street. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram. Remax Hometown Realty agents are active in many organizations and activities throughout our community, and of course, you
Okay.
recognize them like Biff right there.
And looks like we're getting ready to celebrate 75 years of the Crawford County Fair, according to the front of this truck.
The Crawford County Junior Fair Board, boy, they've aged.
I was going to say, Junior? That guy in the back. I didn't know the Junior Fair Board had a beard that long. That's
Okay.
like Santa's beard.
They are a or someone escaped from ZZ Top. The
Where's your
75th
guitar?
Agricultural Fair is coming your way August 22nd through the 29th, 2020. 75 years. Cheers to the Crawford County Fair, celebrating agriculture in Crawford County.
Seems like we
Celebration
just had the
begins
50
with a parade that day at the Crawford County Fairgrounds, Joe.
Seems like we just had the 50th anniversary. Hello. It's like the bad. Now we can have a conversation between two PA systems. This should be good.
Oh, no.
Sherman Allen.
Someone gave
Good.
Sherman Allen a mic.
Us too.
Are you got everything under control up there?
We do.
All right, good deal.
At least
Well-
we think we do.
Write in Sherman Allen for County Commissioner, November the 5th.
Okay, you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Sherman Allen for County Commissioner, right in. Farmers at
Have
Work,
you-
slow down.
Right. Fantastic. Get out and vote, ladies and gentlemen, on November the 5th.
See,
It's
Sherman
like a-
knew.
It's like a conversation between two PA systems here. That's all right. That's all right. That's okay.
We can be throwing money.
Yeah, that's right. You sing a song, we'll sing right back.
And the firemen say, no!
It is dueling PA systems.
Or dueling fire trucks.
We welcome Summit Volunteer Fire Department, of course, Department 20. Always looking for volunteers. We
And
appreciate
recognize
them.
their chief,
for coming
Travis
by.
Salisbury. You'll see their ambulance, Unit 2016, their engine, Unit 21, and their tanker, Unit 2005.
From beautiful downtown Harmonsburg.
They cover Summit Township, part of Salisbury, Hayfield, Pine, and Summerhill, mutual aid to Conneautville, Linesville, Conneaut Lake, Jamestown, Andover, 35 members. And again, as Joe said, always looking for volunteers.
Yeah.
Live in the Summit response area. So check them out if you're interested, if you have time, do what you can to support the Summit Township Volunteer Fire Department.
Followed up by their ambulance unit. We hear them get dispatched an awful lot. And thanks to our volunteers, of course, from Harmonsburg with their ambulance unit. Thank you. Looks like we have some more royalty coming in the back of the Chevy. And who do we have here? What unit number are you guys? 34A is an Alpha. How about you just tell us who you are? That will help.
Miss Albion Fair Queen.
There we go. Albion
Bingo.
Fair Queen.
Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
Thank you.
Thanks
Sorry
for being
about
here,
that.
ladies.
Our script got a little damp. The ink starts to kind of run together. Thank you for making the trip from Albion. We appreciate it.
Very nice. Compassion students.
And we welcome the people from Compassion Church, along with the Compassion students. And some of those are on that trailer all snuggled up there to stay warm this morning. The nice setup from Compassion Church. Welcome. No heated seats on that trailer. We thank you guys for joining us, guys and gals. Compassion Church.
Compassion Church Ministries. Right here in Conneaut Lake, 10670 Highway 18. Got some brave young ones on that float.
And the guy that's holding the flag there, his arm's going to be tired at the end of this breezy parade.
Or frozen to the pole.
Or both, yeah.
Now we welcome Fallowfield.
Unit 45-5, of course, from the Atlantic and Adamsville and Hartstown area, right down the street. We appreciate all their volunteers. We got some young firefighters inside there. What's their names?
Brantley and Bennett.
Yes.
And Caden.
Caden's driving, right? And he's a year and a half, right?
Serving the Fallowfield Townships, Atlantic, Adamsville, and Hartstown. Fallowfield Fire and Rescue. Thanks for taking the time out to be here today, especially the young ones.
Yeah, but you know what? They love riding in the fire truck.
They do.
Every kid wants to ride in the fire truck. Absolutely. This is one of their brush units here, so they can get off-road a little bit. Fallowfield Volunteer Fire Department. And their brush unit, yep. And 45-1. Right up the street. And of course, it'll go back to the firehouse and get a bath again, because it'll get dirty on this ride today and be all polished up probably in a couple of hours. We thank all of you for braving the little imperfect weather here.
Oh, now here we have somebody that knows. Unit number
48. Because they don't have a windshield to put it on.
This is the Boy Scouts of America,
right.
Troop 79 from Trinity United Methodist Church. Thank you so much for doing that.
Thanks for holding up that plate. Now you don't have to hold it anymore. You
Ladies
stick it in
and
your
gentlemen,
pocket.
this is the first female troop in the area with the Boy Scouts of America, meeting every Monday night at Trinity United Methodist Church from 6 to 7:30. Always welcoming new female members 11 to 17, and you don't have to be from Conneaut Lake to join. If you enjoy camping, being outdoors, going on adventures, and giving service to others, come and check out Conneaut Lake BSA Girl Scout Troop 79 on Facebook.
We welcome Mike Kelly from Congress. Thank you very much.
Congressman Kelly serves Conneaut Lake in the U.S. House of Representatives. He was born and raised here in Western Pennsylvania and has lived here all his life. He considers it an honor to represent you in Congress.
You've walked a few parade routes this summer. This is probably getting pretty late in the season for the parades. You're going to have to switch that polo for probably a winter coat pretty soon.
I'm thinking, or at least a hoodie.
There you go. Well, thanks for coming today. We do appreciate it. Next, we welcome Honda cars at Street Track and Trail. And, of course, some of the off-road vehicles after that.
I think we see in front of us the 2019 Honda Passport. Same great ride as the Pilot, except 3 seats less and 6 inches shorter.
That's a nice size. I like that. Next, followed up by another
2019 Honda Ridgeline.
By the Honda Ridgeline, yep. With a neat, they got the tailgate all opened up. That's neat. The tailgate opens to the side, and The
It's
floor pops up, so kind of a unique pickup truck.
And the first light-duty truck with a 540-watt stereo. Let me hear you grunt, Joe.
Yeah,
with
I like
8
that.
speakers
Crank
built
it up.
in the bed
There
for
you go.
best tailgating
Oh, this-
experience.
The speakers are in the bed. Awesome.
That's cool.
That's like a party ride there.
And a 2019 Honda Civic hatchback and a turbocharged engine and sporty design definitely sets a new standard for hatchback cars.
I think this four-wheeler is going to ride right up over the back of that Civic here pretty soon.
Oh, and then we've got the cycles.
That's right, some four-wheelers.
Now, I'm not
Looks like
sure
an
if these
awful
are
lot of
in
fun.
any kind of order, but we're seeing a 2020 Honda Rincon Camo. We're seeing a 2020 Polaris ZR RS1. Brand new breed of UTV. We're seeing a 2020 Kawasaki Teryx 4 Camo. We're seeing a 2020 Yamaha Grizzly EPS. I love these names, Joe. And
Yeah,
a
just
2020 Suzuki King Quad 750 Rugged Edition.
A lot of fun rolling by there right now from Street Track and Trail. Next, we're talking about the Conneaut Lake Historical Society. Here comes the Liberty II. I can remember when they brought that thing up from the bottom of Conneaut Lake. I remember watching. That was really something.
And let's hear it for them. They've earned 4th place float today, ladies and gentlemen. The Conneaut Lake Area Historical Society. Greg Hindle driving the truck. Dale Plyler and the Liberty II on the Lee Dennis truck is
Looking
for
good.
new artifacts, propellers from Pennsylvania Superior, and the Red Wing, and an anchor from the Storm.
Really a beautiful boat.
There's
and
the
this truck.
Lee Dennis truck. That's amazing.
And we see this at the parades. I tell you what, I'd like to go for a little ride in that. A few artifacts, yep, those old propellers and such. Power steering, heated seats, right? Exactly. They say yeah.
And remember, the
As long as you have
museum is
coffee.
open till 5, right around the corner. And you can view until 5 o'clock
You can
today and
imagine
tomorrow.
all these things that are in the lake that are still down there, like those propellers. They've brought those up, but there's probably 100 more.
You know it.
A few pairs of sunglasses are probably in the bottom of that lake, too.
Now let's welcome another dancing troupe, Tumbleweeds, Tumbling, and Dance. Oh, they've got their own fan group and everything. A dance
Welcome from
studio
Meadville.
that just started up last year in November on a leap of faith. They had 40 students in November, and now, ladies and gentlemen, 150 students. That's
Wow.
amazing. They offer tumbling, ballet, modern, tap, point, hip-hop, cheer, dance, ballroom, adult tap, and adult jazz hip-hop. They also have 2 competition teams. Miss Michelle, Mr. Scott, and their teachers all have a love and passion for what they do. You can search for their website at tumbleweedstumblinganddance.com or look them up on Facebook.
We got a big group here today, that's for sure.
Joe, you know that dance, don't you?
Yeah, it's called Advil.
Woo! That's
For me.
awesome.
Nice. That's
They
right,
take
we're
their
gonna
performing
we're
seriously.
gonna stay up here and watch you guys do those moves.
They're getting us all warmed up. I love
I
it.
think they're nice and warm. But we definitely have all ages out there. Very nice job.
Let's hear it for Tumbleweeds, Tumbling, and Dance.
You have to check out that logo they have on the back of their Jeep. It says, "Hang on, I
Oh.
want to try something." When
That's
you're following
awesome.
a Jeep when it says that, I can only imagine.
Or a dancer.
Maybe.
I have to say, I think they had the best level of cheer.
Yeah. That's got to be one of the biggest twirling and dance groups I've seen in a long time. All right, we do have some more royalty coming here.
I believe this is Miss Junior Cochranton,
Yes, it is.
Madison Dilliman. I
There she
apologize,
is.
Madison.
Riding in the back there trying to stay warm.
It's nice to see cursive until you can't read it. Madison
right.
Dilliman. You look
All right.
beautiful. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for coming. I got to see her at the pageant. That was one of the pageants that I MC, and we had a really nice time.
Now let's welcome write-in candidate for Crawford County Prothonotary, Karen Hahn. Currently a 911 dispatcher serving for 25 years. That's amazing. Seeking a write-in bid for Prothonotary from Concorton with 2 sons. Group of local supporters are walking with Karen to help spread the word. Write in Karen Hahn.
Now, if she works with the Crawford County 911, she's almost pretty much a star, because if you can probably hear her on the scanner.
That's
I recognize
amazing.
her voice.
25 years. That's amazing.
That is amazing, and that's a very difficult job, as being a dispatcher, because you're the first person somebody talks to when they need help.
So again, Joe, when is Election Day?
I think it's on the 5th of November.
Oh, it is. How about that?
About that.
So Lakeview Ford is joining us.
I think we got a handful of vehicles from them, including this Ford Escape. I think this is their shuttle vehicle here, logoed up nicely.
Lakeview Ford on the Conneaut Lake Road in Conneaut Lake. Lakeview Ford wants to make you happy.
Kind of cool with that tailgate with a little hand grip on the back of it. That makes it kind of convenient. We thank everybody that's been staying with us for the parade. It's gotten a little cooler, I think, a little bit. I think they probably have the heated seats on in these vehicles too.
I'm sure they do. Yep, he's nodding.
I don't blame you.
LakeviewFord.com, right down the road in Conneaut Lake. Big community supporter. Enjoying the variety of Ford trucks in every color.
Want to remind you, with the big red umbrella next to us here, Kevin, of course, videotaping all of this for your viewing pleasure later on Armstrong Cable. That will be on their video on demand, and it'll also be available on their YouTube channel. It almost seems like before you know it, he's got it up there. So if you want to see bits and pieces of some familiar faces here from the parade, you'll be able to do that on Armstrong coming up in the next few days, I'm sure.
And we are not on your typical flatbed this year, thanks to our friends from LakeRoadMarine.com. Remember them for all your boating needs. Service too, 382-6812. Lake Road Marine. We are so grateful for this wonderful perch this year.
We'll just have to figure out how to turn the heated seats on here.
Here comes Pat to the rescue. Hey, once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Pat McGee, who has been involved with this parade for many years and is freezing and running back and forth. Let's give her a big round of applause. Yep, we can't hear it because of the gloves. I know. Woo!
Appreciate the help.
There we go. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, Pat McGee.
Okay, we have candidates for the Crawford County Democratic Party coming through.
Welcoming everyone to the
warm.
2019 parade. The great candidates marching today include John Christopher Soff, running for County Commissioner, Dan Hunter, also running for County Commissioner, Chris Seeley, running for County Auditor, Neil Freitas, running for County Sheriff, Marissa McIntyre, running for County Register and Recorder.
Crackers.
They want to wish
Oh, that's
Casey
good. Thank
Staub a very happy birthday. Hi, Chris.
Happy birthday.
And we ask for your support for Judge Danny McCaffrey and Amanda Green Hawkins, running for Superior Court of Pennsylvania. Recognizing their party officers today: Valerie Keene Staub, Chair; Jack Harkless, Vice Chair; Treasurer Mary Lou Brockovich; Secretary
Here
Deb
comes Chris
Sowers.
Soff, one of our local candidates, and car is decorated. You got to keep that decorated like that till Election Day. You realize that?
And let's
Looking good.
remind you that the Crawford County Democratic Committee meets the first Thursday of each month at 6:30 at headquarters. Their election day is November 5th. They remind you to vote blue on what day again, Joe?
Election Day.
November 5th.
Lulu, grab them cards right there. Grandpa.
Thank you.
I know, Lola put me in my bedroom at 7 o'clock this morning screaming.
I said happy birthday on Facebook.
And now our friends from Forever approaching.
Forever Media, got the van here to join us today.
Froggy Country Radio, Rocky Classic Rock, home of the Pittsburgh Steelers, Magic Hot AC Radio, and WMGW News Sports Talk, Bulldog Sports. And if you didn't know, that's Rockin' Rich and his lovely wife Susan.
I got the heater cranked up in there right now. A little drafty out here today. Thanks for coming by. Good to see you.
Hi, guys.
I have to remind people to be keeping your eye on traffic. Still got the parade going here, so might want to step out of the street. And we welcome our Centerville Princess.
Centerville Strawberry Queen Court, Miss Centerville, Sydney, Teen Miss Centerville, Olivia, Junior Miss Centerville, Sarah, Little Miss Centerville, Kylie, and Princess Centerville, Kinsley. I hope I got your names all right, ladies.
And looks like
Oh,
we have
and Centerville
Emmalyn
Princess
Berger.
Emmalyn. What a
There you go.
beautiful young lady.
And Annalyn? Angelyn.
Okay.
She probably has to correct people like me a time or 10.
Angelyn's really showing her
Angelyn.
pumpkin spirit today, too. Good girl.
And thank you for making the road trip from Centerville. All right.
And our ultimate military star.
Sarah Colgrove. How are you doing? Comes from Cochranton, just down the street from me. Welcome, welcome. Hand's got to be getting cold waving out there today.
Looks like
The
we have
hand warmer's on.
322 Brews LLC,
All right. She held up the plate with a number on it. She has been
a
well
local
trained
beer
in
distributor
parade etiquette.
with a vast selection of craft beers, hard ciders, sodas, spiked seltzers. 322 Brews sells 4-packs, 6-pack, 12-packs, cases, 30 packs, and 36 packs. They also sell Pennsylvania lottery tickets and so much more. You can use the drive-thru if you need convenience, like their Facebook page to see their latest specials and additions. There's so much to choose at 322 Brews. Thanks for being
322
here today.
Brews. They got Angry Orchard I see there too. Kind of fits the season. Next we welcome Down Home Dog Training.
Down Home Dog Training.
We've seen them a lot this summer.
Offering
Bringing some beautiful
real
dogs
world
here
dog
with us
training.
here today, saying hello. And some beautiful puppy dogs here. We appreciate you guys bringing the pups out here. Obviously well trained, we can see. Hi Hannah, how are you? Good.
Real world dog
she's
training.
in charge.
Real results. Dogs walking with this unit vary from just beginning their training to dogs that are veterans of the business. Let's recognize great job. Well done. Right there.
Beautiful pups.
They're
Thank you.
so well behaved.
They really are.
Some of them in costume too. I like the bat dog. That's cool.
Well, looks like we've got another unit coming here with a pretty stylish car on the bed. Come
So
on
that
up.
is BJ Murray with Tika. Tika is actually driving that vehicle.
Oh no, it's a portable car.
Okay, or BJ will carry her
free.
if she can't.
Maybe the
BJ Murray
batteries.
again. She has helped with the parade, and she also helped with the recent pageant that named Pumpkin Fest royalty this
Tika, are you
past
driving?
week.
Turn a little to the right there. Can you pick up the pace a little bit? Come on.
And BJ also is going to be at the Pumpkin Fest, working at the pumpkin painting tent. So
They're going to drive that all the way over there, so we'll see them in February. Tika is doing a pretty darn good job.
let's hear it for Tika and BJ Murray.
I think Tika's car is it's a hybrid. It's going to need plugged in for a little while. Tika is getting a free ride. There you go.
Oh, coming up right behind her is DJ's Truck and Auto Salvage and Geneva Truck and Equipment.
Well, we see that tilt bed around an awful lot. We see it a lot on Facebook, too. They're always out picking up cars off the interstate or wherever else. Looks like that one needs a little duct tape.
They remind you that they offer wheels, tires, transmissions, whatever parts you may need. Call Dakota 720-4611. Buy used, not new, at DJ's Truck and Auto Salvage.
Save some money.
And then Geneva Truck and Equipment.
Well, here's the big truck.
Offering 24-hour towing and recovery service, light and heavy-duty wreckers and flatbeds, new and used heavy truck and trailer sales. Located at Geneva, Cochranton, exit I-79. Call 814-337-7136 for Geneva Truck and Equipment.
Okay, that is one heavy-duty truck. They've had to take that onto the interstate probably a few times this week already. There's been a lot of wrecks, so we appreciate it.
And our friends
That's
from
nice, Chevy.
Community Chevrolet, right across the street from us in Meadville. Beautiful high country, heavy-duty.
Yeah, this is a
CommunityChevrolet.com.
Chevy Silverado pickup truck. This is a brand new design this year, so pretty cool looking truck with a step in the side and everything. Check that out. Very, very nice. Well, this looks like this is just about the end of the parade here right now. We want to thank our friends from Armstrong. We want to thank all of you for coming today and braving the weather. And we'll see you again next year, and we'll see you over at Fall Pumpkin Fest at Conneaut Lake Park here a little bit later on today with Cool 101.7 Radio. Bring your appetite. Kevin's going to bring his because he's going to put the camera away and get an immediate cup of coffee when we get done. Thanks to our friends at Armstrong, and we'll see you again real soon.
Happy Pumpkin Fest 2019.